welcome to my channel. I'm Janet Yong, and in my channel I share about Feng Shui, Bazi, entrepreneurship as well as personal growth, especially from the areas of communication, success and motivation. In today's video, we're going to share the next set of animals, which is those born with the dragon and the snake within their charts. Now, what's in store for those with the dragon and snake in their charts in 2024? The first animal that I'll be discussing is the dragon, which ranks 9th in the average group. And why is this the case, even though this is supposed to be 2024, the dragon year, right? I will share more in the next segment. And for the next animal sign, which is that of the snake, congratulations, you rank 2nd in the animal race itself, and I'll share more why this is a great year for you. And before we proceed on to the next segment, similarly, I would like to highlight to those who wonder why their animal sign is different, utilizing the Bazi calculator in terms of bazicalculator.janetyong.com that I'm pointing to the link right now. It's mainly because I've been using the Ziping Bazi system for the last 2 decades, which is actually based on the solar calendar. Traditionally, we utilize the lunar calendar for the animal horoscope. But in the Ziping Bazi system, which is similar to the Feng Shui system, every new year starts on the 3rd or the 4th of February itself. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the next segment where I'll share more with you. Hi, welcome to this segment where I'll share more for those born with the dragon and the snake and what's in store for them in 2024. Now, if you have not downloaded your Bazi chart, please go to bazicalculator.janetyong.com to get your Bazi chart. And for those who are already very familiar with Bazi, you can skip this particular section and go to the timestamps that I've indicated in the video description on the forecast for those with the dragon and the snake within their charts. Now, welcome to all those who are new to Bazi itself. Now, traditionally, you may know that it is actually based on the year of birth. However, if you look at your individual Bazi chart based on the date, month, year and time of birth, you'll notice that there are actually up to 4 animal horoscopes within a person's chart. There can be a year animal, a month animal, the day animal and the hour animal. So if you're only looking at your year itself, it only represents 12.5% of the actual forecast, or 12.5% accuracy as to what is going to happen in the new year 2024. Now, let me explain a little bit about what the animal horoscope means in each of the year, month, day and hour branches. So if the animal is within the year, generally the forecast that you read will represent what's happening in the bigger company environment, bigger industry environment, or from a relationship perspective, that of the interactions with your grandparents or your boss's boss. Now, the forecast that you're reading actually for the month animal itself will then represent what's happening within your career. So if you're concerned about career, then this is where you should be looking at in terms of what's in store for you. What are your interactions and relationship with your immediate superior, the immediate department, as well as at home you'll be with your parents. Now, if it is actually within the day, then you are actually reading the animal horoscope forecast as to what's going to happen for you in terms of relationship with your spouse, your partner, your siblings or your peers. And also the day represents yourself, so it could also represent your feelings about yourself. And if you're looking at the animal in the hour, then it's really about the interaction with your subordinates, people younger than you, and if you are a parent, your children. And also the hour pillar represents your action and therefore your investment pillar. So if you want to know about your investment luck, then looking at the hour animal will be more accurate. Right now, let's jump straight into what's in store for those born with the dragon within their charts. Now, you do see quite a lot of auspicious stars here. Let me just zoom in as to exactly where it is ranked. It is ranked number 9 in the animal race. Now, although there are a lot of auspicious stars, why is it ranked number 9? Now, traditionally, people will say that if it is the dragon year, it generally would mean that it's not so great luck if you are born in the year of dragon itself. Now, why is this the case? It's because of the Grand Duke or Tai Shui star. Now, the Grand Duke and Tai Shui star generally represents a force that is greater than your own. because the dragon is situated in the southeast, and the first 15 degrees of the southeast has this great energy that if you go against it, it will generally mean huge obstacles for yourself. So if you read it traditionally, it can be not such a great start. However, if you understand that actually if you utilize the Grand Duke Jupiter or Tai Shui energy to aid you in what you want to do, then there's a great push. However, what we call great power comes with great responsibility. There can be pressure for you as well. So long as you are willing to step up, take on those responsibilities and do what you're supposed to do, most times the year will end up great for you as well. Especially when you have the talent or what we call the style of art. This generally means that you will basically have a unique capability or talent that if you were to showcase it, people will learn to appreciate it. However, these style of arts or talent style also have what we call a solitary streak, where basically you need to spend time alone for self-care, self-discovery to develop this particular talent. And then there is a peach blossom star. Now, peach blossom star is great, especially from a works perspective. You are on the front line or you're on social media. It helps you because with the peach blossom star, people will enjoy what you say and like what you say or what you showcase to them. Understanding this, spending time in the auspicious sector for the year will definitely aid you in terms of work. Of course, from a personal perspective, with the peach blossom star, you can basically go towards the networking if you're looking for that special someone. From the inauspicious star perspective, it is the injury star, and especially in terms of facing direction, in the new year, it is crucial not to face the Tai Shui direction, and then you will have things a lot smoother. If not, if you dig not in the Tai Shui sector, which is the Southeast 1 sector, you may encounter a lot of injury as well. And I'll share a lot more of these in my 2024 Feng Shui Forecast series, which will come up at the beginning of February. Now let's take a look at what happens when the dragon is present in the different parts of your Bazi chart. Now, if the dragon is within the year, the bigger company environment, bigger industry environment may have been given a big responsibility to uphold certain things, and therefore if you are placed in an important position to uphold it, then this would be a great year for you to shine as well. If it is within the month, then it represents your immediate department or your immediate responsibility from a career perspective. However, do take note that the dragon of the year and the dragon within your chart also forms what we call a punishment relationship. So whatever that's happening in the bigger industry environment, if the dragon is within the year or if the dragon is within the month branch, then generally what can happen is you may not like what's happening, but you have no choice but to do it. So after doing it, just ensure you do not bend your back backwards because you have attached a certain expectation to the outcome. Else, please clarify what's your KPI, what's the expectation, or dealing with family members especially. Please have an open communication style and understand what each other is expecting when you are doing something together, so that relationship will not be strained. If the dragon is within the day, it could mean that your spouse, your peers is given that big responsibility, but at the end of the day, you may not necessarily like it. So having open communication with your spouse or your peers would be crucial. However, if you do have the dragon in your day and you are single with the peach blossom star, it will aid you definitely. Then if you have the dragon within the hour, then your actions this year would be crucial because it comes with what we definitely would call great responsibility, because if you take the wrong action, the repercussions can be great. However, if you do things correctly, spend time in the auspicious sector, you will definitely see good results, and especially from a relationship perspective, you will gain followers if you are on the online or social media as an influencer as well. Now, let's take a look at where the dragon is situated in the horoscope palace. Now the dragon is situated in the southeast, which has the illness star. So this is 1 year. If you have the dragon within the branches, which brings about increased responsibilities in your chart, then I think it is crucial that not only do you take on the responsibility, but do take time for yourself, for self-care, discovery, so that you do not fall ill. If possible, avoid the southeast sector where the illness energy is the strongest in 2024. Now let's take a look at the next animal horoscope. That would be that of the snake, and congratulations, basically the snake is ranked number 2 in 2024. Now why is this the case? Why is the snake ranked in the best group? Well, because it has the sun star, the recognition star, and the sky happiness star. So what does the sun star mean? The sun star generally is a helpful mentor luck star. However, to receive that, you have to basically step up, help others first before you will receive the help. That's what the sun is, because if you look at the sun, it actually shows the rays warm up the entire planet, help with the growth of plants, and then in return you will receive the sun's warmth and ray. Now the recognition star is great for anyone who's looking at improving their career recognition, as well as if you're on online, building your brand name and reputation. Now the sky happiness star is a great star if you are looking at taking that next step in terms of your relationship. So I'll discuss a little bit more how these auspicious stars affect you in different parts of your Bazi chart. But there are 2 inauspicious stars. One is that of the disaster star, the other one is solitary. So the disaster star, as the name shows, is basically avoid going to places that is disaster prone, because the chances that you will get in the harm's way would be higher. And solitary star generally means that even though it's a great year, you are happy, you do need time to yourself to rest, relax, have self-care and self-discovery. So next, let's take a look at what happens when you have the snake within your year. So when you have the snake within the year, then generally your bigger company environment, bigger industry environment will have the recognition, the ability to help more people. And if you are in a role that basically partakes in these activities, definitely your career will be aided as well. Now, if you are looking at the snake within the month, then it's generally yourself in terms of career or your immediate department. You will generally get the recognition, the responsibility to help more people as well. Therefore, it is crucial for you to step up and basically maximize your chances for success and capture all the opportunities by spending time in the auspicious sector of the year, which I'll cover in 2024 Feng Shui series at the beginning of February. Now then, when we look at the snake being in the day branch, generally it could be your spouse, your partner, your peers that is having a great year from the perspective of having recognition, being helpful to people. But with the sky happiness star within your day, congratulations, especially if you are looking at taking the next step in your relationship, because that would generally mean that you want to move forward and take a step further in terms of commitment. Now, if you have the snake within the hour, then it is crucial in terms of helping people from your actions. From that, you basically will get the recognition that you're supposed to get, and your action will also bring happiness to you. So let's then take a look at where is the snake situated. The snake is situated in the southeast palace, which unfortunately has the illness star in 2024. So with all the busyness of helping people, getting recognition, and all the happy activities this year, it is still crucial for you to take a step back, relax, and have time for yourself, for self-care, self-discovery, in order to avoid falling ill in 2024. Now, this then comes to the end of these episodes forecast for those born with the dragon and the snake within their charts. I hope you have enjoyed what I've shared, and I see you in the next episode where I'll share more about what is in store for those born with the horse and the goat within their charts. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.